All right. Can't remember which damn ear this thing goes in. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. I guess we... So far, since the 200 Divine Wand Gamble video, we have recouped about 150. And the wand that I have kept on it obviously would make up the rest of that. But we're going to keep it. So, that's that. Gave me about a 6,000-7,000 at least tooltip jump in DPS. I can feel it when I've been mapping a little bit just to kind of test it out. So it feels like a worthwhile upgrade. Yeah, I do have a couple that are left that are I've just listed for real low, just trying to dump them off. Anybody in stream needs one, and I'll give you, a real strong price on one. If you are looking for a spark wand and you see one that I have that you like, but let's see. Let's go ahead and work our way to this tower right now. That is so nice. They actually display what buffs you have from Ritual now. That is so nice. We do have an Omen of Dex annulment currently in deferral. So that's pretty sweet. I don't actually know the going rate on those right now. I haven't found one of those in a little bit. See, deferral fee on this is still 2,600. Ouch. But it's on the first page, so I think we'll make it. Try to fix my seating position here. All right, well, last one, we're going to make a deferral on it. And we'll get this thing out. The other nice wand that we got in the video ended up selling for 70 div. So we got a big chunk of our money back on that one. Still about 50 div short, though, to break even. Plus have our wand. What am I doing? Oh, looking for the last one. My brain is not all there, man. Alright, there's our last yellow boy down there. And hopefully our last ritual is as well. Oh, okay. Or it's not. hell is he? Of course, I went right by it. Check these spots while we're down here. Okay, last ritual's got to be in there. Maybe? Oh, I already did the last ritual. What the hell am I talking about? Alright, I need to go defer that thing, so... And we don't get to see a next page, unfortunately, but we'll never get that damn thing out if we don't. If we don't defer it on the first page. This coming deferral should be less expensive. Yo, what up, Zenith? Bro, how do I determine how much damage my weapon will do? I've gotten weapons stronger than my current one. I need to, hold on. I need to switch this to the other side so I actually don't miss comments. There we go. Sorry about that. Current one, but it does less tooltip damage. I've wasted 50x testing it out and I still don't get it. Oof. Okay, so without Path of Building in POE2 yet, that is a really hard, unfortunate question to answer. Because normally when you make an upgrade, right, it should be pretty obvious, but if you're making small upgrades at a time, it's not always going to be obvious. For one quarterstaff, physical damage is always going to be take precedence. Attack speed will maybe uncharacteristically, like fakely boost as well. Like fake boost your stats, but if you're having big Herald of Ice explosions and that's the damage that you're wanting, attack speed doesn't necessarily benefit you, so... I mean, kind of I guess all you can do is go with the damage roll at the top and then try to multiply that by the attack speed. Crit's really hard to factor into that. It's hard to say, man. It is difficult. All right, we also got 2 audiences while we were searching last night. We did not sell them, though. They didn't sell overnight, so I'm going to go ahead and drop them down to 6.5 per. I'm in no rush, but that market ratio should sell significantly faster. Sorry if I missed your comment, Zenith. Yeah, I missed that one, bud. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I need to put a precursor in here. So on the areas, we have re-rolling favors and an additional time. I need increased tribute is what I need right now. We'll go ahead and throw that in. I would love to get an Omen one in there as well. It's all good, bro. The timing was bad. Dude, I don't know what it is, but I always miss the first chatter. Like, every time. So I'm sorry you fell victim to that, but... I think I'm used to streaming on Twitch, not on YouTube, and so now that I've kind of made YouTube my main streaming platform, there's some differences that I kind of need to adjust to. Plus, I unfortunately have been dizzy for a big part of the day, and so my brain just isn't connecting dots very well right now. But yeah, it's without Path of Building, it's really difficult to know, especially if an item is close, right? Where it's not like a huge obvious difference. But I think Path of Building is set to come out within like a week. I think it's pretty soon. $156 top end. Let's see what our deferral fee... How did our deferral fee go up, dude? Okay. Okay, bro. Alright, we cannot do our normal deferral strats on this because it's just too expensive. It was like 22,000 tribute when I first deferred it. And I do not have enough to defer it, so we just roll. Yeah, okay. And deferral fee should be exactly the same. It is. Oh, unfortunately, we just strike out on this one. See if we can find... Yeah, this is a juicier one. This has got... Let's see how many things this has got on it. This has got 7 things. That should be pretty juicy, right? I thought you could only have 4 things. So, okay, so actually, you know, the whole Elon Musk thing, I was texting my mom, and I told her about this whole thing, right? And she's like, why is this relevant? Who cares if he cheats at a video game? And I'm like, because it reflects his motives and antics in real life. You know what I mean? Like, it shows his values in real life, which is pretty wild. Come on. Intricate gloves. Good int roll on them. Everything else is not good enough, though. Dead end. All right, so we have done 2 out of 4 rituals. The next one will tell us what we need to do. Third one always does, as we uncover the full page. All right, so most likely nothing here. All right, we get our Omen. Deferral cost is dropped down again, so that's good. And we have, we may make it. It's going to be close if we're able to get to that deferral. Where's the last one? Hello? Is it in the alley? No, okay. All right, I was gonna say. There we go. What stats are you looking for on your quarterstaff? We can't defer it. RIP. All right. Well, we really need it on the first page, unfortunately. Do we take this? Probably not. Well, we're not taking anything else. We probably should. There we go. It's got a I think, kind of mid to low crit roll on there. Good chaos res roll, but not good enough. It's not bad. Get a few X out of that. All right. Well, that sucks. Dead. Buy a couple chances. Sure, let's get 10. And that's how you delete 7 and 14x very quickly. Let's see here. What's Regal? That's an okay. It needs a big percent here. +2, okay. Got the hybrid. No, that's just a tier 1. All right. Better. And accuracy. It just hit hybrid there, but it took the E. Nah, we're not going to keep going on that thing. Elemental damage, attack speed, crit damage mainly. I got +4 all levels, which is good for damage right now. Are you finding that it is draining your mana too quickly with a staff like that? So from what I understand, and I haven't played much Monk, but from what I understand, plus levels really hurts mana sustain on that build. I don't know if you're having a similar problem. Okay, we stop there. And not looking good so far. Okay, that's a slam. And we throw that stone away. Right, because I was under the impression, like, that is similar to kind of what you're looking for. Like, Ellie rolls are good, but a big fizz roll like that. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Shit like that. Is there an open prefix? No, I got the It got the Fizz hybrid, and then an accuracy rating. I am, kinda, but I got a lot of mana leech now, too. Okay, so you're controlling it with mana leech. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and refresh this tab as well. We haven't done that so far today. Ice Strike is like 70k right now, but you want to be over 100? Or... And I guess we'll actually refresh our 10 as well. What you should be doing is doing it at the same time, but... Right, so you'd want to do all of your tabs at the same time, but... Alright, so when I enter my next map, it'll re-snapshot, and then it'll look like the items that I just... that I have in those tabs are all fresh. Giving people the idea that they are brand new items, so I should go buy them. I have a video on that exact topic, if you have not seen it. I'm going to check stream health real quick. Stream is healthy. Okay, cool. And let's hope we get this Omen on the front page. 3,000 deferral cost is pretty rough to get anywhere besides your front page, so we do not get it. All right, we get it on second page. Deferral cost is 2,600. We can make that. Actually, it's going to be close again. I think this is the last really tough deferral to get, though. And then it should be downhill from there. Damn it, man. Yeah, we may not get a shot at it till it's on the last page, honestly. Or the first page, till we find it on the first page. Then we'll get a shot on it, but... That's okay. Not front page again. Suffixes are horrible. There we go. There's a 14 div sale. Let's see. Is he going to play hardball or is he going to give up? I'm going to give up. Screw it. 12 is fine. Screw it. 12 is fine. Come. All right. That's a decent little one. These wands are from the 200 div wand gamble. If you have not seen that video, by the way. And this is the one that we kept. Because in the current state of the game, it is hard to call it anything besides gambling. $2,600. Again, not going to make it again. Might as well just roll forward. For some reason I thought that was an elite still. Ah, get hooked on everything, man. Done. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Just go with the straight pack size on there. This is another annoying one to teleport around. Check the stone greaves. Again, we don't get it front page. Man. Just for a frame of reference, last night I had this omen like 2 hours or something in the frickin' window.
I need more time.
The prefixes are good. The one res is good, but we take it actually. It's worth throwing a couple exalts at. Res. All right, we need to res. Horrible. All right, we got dual fire. It's probably worth... We could throw a chaos at it, but I think we just sell it as is. It's probably worth 5 to 10x. It's not much. Good. Bad. It's got a really high rare monster roll. We like that. All right, so that was 40 exalts. We dropped it to 10 about 10 minutes, or 30 about 10 minutes ago, and it sold. So I am not a fan of keeping stuff in my stash if I don't have to. I like to liquidate things, get rid of things. All right, we get it front page. Let's see what deferral. Deferral's 2,600. We can do it this run. Shouldn't be a problem. I did not see how much we got our first ritual though. $780. Oof, we're in trouble, boys. 781 for 2 rituals is not very good. Just gonna clear this back corner before... Okay. I'm glad I went back for it. All right, we need a big one here. We need 1,600 here. I think we're gonna hit it. Yeah. Okay. We'll be able to make some good progress on the Omen here. I think. Went the wrong way. Bad pathing. We need 800 on this ritual. Looks like we're gonna... yeah, we're gonna make it. All right. Got our deferral on it. We're happy. Now it should, in theory, become a lot easier to defer because it's below that about 5K mark. Once you get closer to like the 4K mark, it's much, much easier to manage this stuff, so... in tribute cost, that is. Ah, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Increased charges is decent. 26 guard. Sure. Lightning damage. Bad frames. That's another thing I hate about Burning Ground is the frames are significantly worse on Burning Ground maps. And it's so annoying that it shows up so often. I hate it. Even though when you have Temporalis, it doesn't bother you all that much. And then also having Shock Siphon really helps with Burning Ground, but like... it's still annoying. Even with those layers of utility. Alright, I have to be careful about my spending. Alright, we get it on second page. What's... okay, so 2100 is much more reasonable. Also, guys, is that the one? That's actually not the one. Which one is this again? Rise of the Phoenix. I think with a good slam, those are still worth a little bit. so the item is 2,300, but the deferral cost. Okay. Okay, dude. Anything else in there? Just check real quick. Doesn't look like it. So basically, we take it or we don't. That's about the play there. All right, boys, we get our omen. We get our omen this run. Nice. Right, trick with this boss. Never stop moving. Even if it takes me a lot longer to kill this boss, don't stop moving. The little ground things that boss does, the little spikes she puts into the ground, they do a bananas amount of damage. And we will get our omen on this one. +1 Dexanol, boys. I think the last one was actually just up past this, maybe? No. Okay, so it's down. Alright, at least we get a look at the next page. That is decent, dude. 400 tribute. I think we take this. Yeah. That is also decent. Is that accurate? Oh, it's a... Okay, never mind. All right, +1 purple omens. Let's see what the going rate on these are right now. Wow, they significantly went down. Let's go 1 for, what was it, 11? Wow. Actually, okay, so here's a little... I'm going to make a video on this, but... wait for bigger items like this, right? That are currency, right? So they have a set value. Wait to post them till night. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this at 12 or even 13 right now. I'm going to put it up for 12 right now, but if you're in the US, late at night, prices significantly go up on currency, and so it is better to actually purposely not sell it right now. Guess we could run Citadel. Could knock that out real quick. And let's see if we get lucky on this ring. So this is a pretty solid start for a... the strength hurts it a little bit, but it's a pretty solid start for a Deadeye. So life and res, or life and rarity are kind of what we're looking for here. Well, Fizz would have been good too, but that's a horrible roll. All right, it's trash. Let's see if we can save it. We keep it like that. I'm gonna put it up for let's put it up for 40x. I think it might sell at like 20, but holy screen tear. Okay. Those electrical, like spark on ground effects, those will kill me. Even with 16,000 ES built up, those will still kill me if it's bad map mods. Intricate gloves, they're not very good. Good fizz roll on the bonk stick, though. Yeah, I think we take that. Not even worth sticking around on this. Let's do the Citadel real quick. Why not? Shield Ground, Enfeeble. We don't want to run Enfeeble for this. Shock Ground. That's fine. It's a pretty good one. Not going to use essences on it. All right, the suffixes are pretty horrible. Accuracy. Okay. We need the flat fizz roll here in order for this to be any good. Well, goodbye. This isn't a horrible map for Breach, but we're just gonna kind of go along. Clean 7. Yo, what up, Cheetle? How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Oh, that's nice. He's got mana drain on him. I don't think you can actually phase him. Like one phase him. Keen to see what's in this live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow? Oh, oh yeah. I thought you were talking about mine, and I'm like, if I'm streaming tomorrow, I'm just playing the game. But yeah, no, for sure. I'm expecting some big changes for sure. But what they decide to do, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. We will have to see. People assume because it's a stream and not patch that it must be big. That generally is the case with GGG. It means they want to not only convey a bigger presentation, right? But they want to convene emotions and have people have a better understanding when drastic things are changing, right? Instead of just a text form in a paragraph that doesn't convey as powerfully something as like a live stream would, right? So yeah, I think we will see about Stormweaver. I don't think Spark itself is getting touched. My guess is that Archmage is probably getting touched. The main reason all of this damage surrounding it is Archmage. Mind over Matter and Archmage are really the two big things. Now, I'm not using Mind over Matter, so if that gets nerfed, I'm perfectly fine with that, because I'm not using it anyway. CI, that won't get touched. That's been in Path of Exile forever. It is what it is. Eldritch Battery, that won't get touched either. I guarantee that'll be the same. They may bring the ES nodes, like something like this. They may bring it back down to Earth. We'll see. But really, that's what's probably going to take a hit. I am betting they're going to hit it by about 30%. Which, to be honest, is perfectly fine. Like, 30% I'm good with. I'm still playing this build. But we won't know. So, till they do it. They want to set us down and give us a pat on the head? Yep, exactly. Howa? Yeah. What up, Reese? Reduce Giant's Blood? I honestly am not sure. I don't... I don't know much about Giant's Blood, I'll be honest with you. I play this build too damn much. Here, let me look it up here real quick. Dual wield, two-handed axes and maces. So people are feeling like it's mandatory, essentially. Well, anytime that you are... Okay, so dual wielding on tankier classes is classic D2, right? I don't know. We'll have to see on that one. I think it's good for the game, just if it fits correctly. Like, if it's so much better than using a shield, then obviously it's got to be rebalanced, but... Like, 632 strength to use a really good weapon, which is tough to hit. That's pretty high. That's something I should look into more for sure. Passive point attributes rather than other nodes? Yeah, okay. So that essentially forces you to go into Stat Stacker, which you may not want to go into Stat Stacker. That's why my defenses are low, because I have to go attributes. Yeah. I would suspect, I don't know if percent life nodes are coming to the tree. I don't know if we're at that point yet. But I would suspect armor is going to get way up-tuned here very soon. I think it's pretty obvious the outcry for armor is very prevalent, and so I would expect armor is going to go through the roof here pretty soon. And here's another thing. Because of the state of Stormweaver, I would suspect it's not only going to get significantly buffed, it's going to be overtuned on purpose because they're going to want to shift the meta without pissing people off. So by not absolutely gutting something into the ground, but making something else really, really strong, it's going to naturally shift the player base into potentially another build. I think that might be their play, but we'll have to see. Because that's a good way of maybe toning down this build, but at the same time making something else really interesting to other people, so it naturally shifts that focus over without pissing a bunch of people off. That might be what they do, but we'll see. That is horrible. That gets a slam. That's just a guess, but we'll see what they decide to do. I mean, any way you slice it, Archmage is going to get toned down. Hate nerfs in any game. I'd rather make everything else just as strong for fun. So in my endgame video, I mentioned this, but my thoughts were to, instead of gutting something, make more options viable, and then once we're at a major, turning point, like a start of a league or something, then bring everything down. You know what I mean? Like, the problem is you have so many people invested in this build and in rarity. What happens to half the player base that doesn't want to reroll? That's the issue. And they're at record high still for player base, so I think they want to hold on to that. So they have to be careful about nerfs. Especially a nerf that so many people are playing. Does this build need a nerf? Yeah, it needs a nerf. But, for the people who have invested a lot of currency, or even, like, in their perspective, a lot of currency, and maybe they've only been playing it, a week, might piss them off. So, we'll see. No audiences so far. We had last session, we had 2 right away. Yeah, bro, I've seen it in so many different types of game. Nerfing always makes something unplayable. I mean, it's early access, so they may get hostile with some shit. We'll have to see, but prep gear, they really changed rarity, so I'm good. I honestly don't care if they touched rarity or not. I'm fine with it in the game, and I'm fine with them removing it from the game. I think the happy medium is have it not affect currency. I think that's your happy medium right there, but well, you should be rewarded for high investment, right? That's kind of the whole idea. Oh, wait. I never marked... Nah, we're not going to count the audiences that were off stream. Let's not do that. That doesn't seem good. We'll just count the one purple omen. And we'll start from there. I do have 2 audiences, but they're off stream, so I'm not going to count them in the ticker. But want new gear on the cheap without it, just in case. I think that shift has already happened, where prices are shifting into things like resistances on gear are more valuable than, for example, rarity on suffixes. I think that shift has already kind of happened a little bit. So basically, kind of how I built this character is, if it had rarity on it, cool. If it didn't, I didn't really care. Once I got past about 100%, I didn't really care all that much. Honestly, I could be at like 70% and still probably wouldn't care. The mana kills it. Trying to figure out warrior, to be honest. I think life regen is really strong. 5k plus life with 150 second plus life leech. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Always feels good. That's a nice one. That's a really nice map. Roll could have been a little higher, but it's got everything there you want. It's also pretty solid.
there.
2 for 13, sure. $81, yeah. Let's see how many things these maps have on it, guys. That looks like 6 things. I didn't know you could get 6 things on a map. I thought it had to be 4. Oh, we get our first amelioration. 4 things. This is as hard as it gets. Well, let's talk about as hard as it gets, bud. Just kidding. That shit's so funny, man. And what's funny, though, is that it is hitting the news networks as well. I just find that so hilarious. Wait, no, there's some... Oh, we got a boss here. This boss is always so chonky, dude. Alright, well, we get our first amelioration. That's cool. I already have 2, so I will sell it off. I don't know why I'm portaling again. Somebody like him feels the need to lie. Well, think about this. People in his position are so... Like, CEOs and salespeople are so set on winning. You know what I mean? Like, they'll do anything to win. You know what I mean? In a lot of cases. Why? Just to win. Oof, they're up to 80 right now. Nice. These are more... Well, that makes sense. So ameliorations, as time will go on, will get more and more expensive because more and more people will be higher levels. Therefore, you've got more and more people using them. We'll hit this with the lightning real quick. +1 to all. Rip. I'm gonna wait for the screen tear to chill the fuck out. And it's always like 5 seconds into a map, it starts correcting itself. It's really weird. Ah! Stuck in a weird spot. Pretty bad tribute as well, honestly. Honestly, I don't even have to finish this map, but let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, we got a chaos orb out of it. A couple exes. It was worth. Kind of tried. Chest pack size. Magic monsters. That's decent. Vol monsters horrible. Good rarity roll. Magic monsters. It's runnable. Rarity increase rare monsters. Solid. And pack size. Very good map. God, you get hooked on absolutely everything in some of these maps, man. is kind of the downside to Temporalis. Like, you have to path pretty carefully, but I guess it's kind of good in that way. Instead of just being able to blast through literally everything. It's funny seeing Temporalis prices go back up. Kind of makes me feel better, to be honest, because I bought mine at when it was 180 divs. And then, what, 2 or 3 weeks later, I see it down at 20 divs, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. That is insane. Talk about devaluation on an item that's insanely hard to get. All right, a little trick for you guys if you guys don't know this one. If you mouse wheel backwards and escape out of the map at the same time, it will blow you backwards. It will zoom out even more. I don't know why this is a buggy option, but there it is. Ow, something hurt there. And we're kind of striking out. These I've started checking in case they have plus skills on them. There's a +4 right there. I don't know why I did that. Oh well. For the armor scrap, let's go with that. 32k evasion too much? It's never too much, man. Now, there are diminishing returns at a certain point, right? So your earlier percents are going to be more important than your later percents, but... There's a certain point where it's not worth investing in it, and to be honest, actually, I'm not exactly sure where that point is with evasion, but I know it's there. 209 quarterstaff, not horrible. Not great. Both these bottom two are a fail. To me, it sounds good. 30k plus evasion, but I'm not the best person to ask on that topic. What's your chance to get hit? Okay, so if you tell me that, I can figure it out that way. I do have a level 65 Deadeye. It was actually my first character. It's what I League started with, but I decided to switch to this. Because I just know Spark pretty well from POE1, so I figured I'd roll with this. Not that I don't know bow classes, but... I am more of a caster type person. Chance of evading... Oh, yeah. You don't need any more evasion, bro. If you're... Think about that. You only take 8% of hits. To get each percent past that, past that is probably like... Yeah, I would probably go into ES, because when you do take hits, ES is going to be what's allowing you to survive it. I think this is the one that's actually... Okay. That works. Come on. You don't ever really know if they're just lagging and so they can't open the trade window, or whether they're alt-tabbed and are doing other shit and wasting your time for exalts. And in this case, I think he is lagging. And I think this person is new. I don't think they understand the game very well. We'll give him a thank you. We'll be polite. Let me see what Badge of the Brotherhoods are actually worth right now. I am not sure. Call of the Brotherhood, I mean. They're worth like 5 to 10 C or exalts uncorrupted. That's a pretty damn good roll. The int's pretty bad and the light res isn't good, but let's go ahead and slam. And we get rarity. All right, 1 divine. Oh, why, dude? That fizz roll is god-awful. And then we get an accuracy roll. All right, we re-roll the accuracy. Lightning damage, we'll take that. Fire damage, better roll. All right, and it's dead. I accidentally closed my chat window. Hold on 1 second, guys. I was full ES with only about 20% evasion, and I was getting fucked, bro. I hate like 14k ES, but it melted like butter. It shouldn't be, but then again, you are in basically melee range, so yeah. And your reses are all good? You're capped on reses everywhere? Because if you're not, that's the #1 thing that I'd change ASAP. Where's the last yellow boy? Come on. Yeah, I got everything capped. I'm really just fighting for damage right now, only a weapon or passives. I would... I'm curious if... because your damage is getting converted to cold, right? So I'm curious if what putting on a fizz weapon looks like for you. Like a really high fizz damage weapon. Pretty broke too. No divs. I just bought Howa. Gotcha. Those suffixes are pretty good, except the poison. Alright. We're out of here. Do we have to run Augury? It's got some good mods on it, though. Is that a tier 5 scalpers? It might have been a tier 5 scalpers. Tier 3. It's pretty nice, but... Nope. Oh, what am I doing? Well, there's an elite here. We know that. That was pretty obvious. Alright, where was I going? So this was the new spot I was working on. I don't know if it makes sense for me to... We're gonna do this one. Oh. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and do this one real quick, and then I'm going to loop back to the other side. And it's an 8. It's usable. Anything 8 plus I'll use. 7 I reroll. Bought Howa. He bought Howa. I farmed a bunch of those gloves. And when I was doing my breach points, I think I dropped them 3 out of 4 runs. If I remember correctly. That was pretty wild. And then when I did my audiences, I did about 8 total until I started just selling them all. And I got 0 belts out of 8 runs. I'm sure I've actually rolled these. I have. Okay. Accuracy kills him. Quant, good. Increased tribute, really good. Pack size, magic monsters, we'll keep it. Jesus, I'm learning how to scale them better now. I need the belt too. I haven't done any pinnacle bosses yet. I'm still farming everything at 15 and 16. And I farm everything at 15 and 16. I just make the best profit, you know, doing it that way. Let's see. Pinnacle content in PoE has always been kind of a gamba, though. To an extent, some are better than others. Like Uber Elder's really good. You're pretty much always going to profit if you do enough runs on Uber Elders and then sell Watcher's Eyes un-ID'd. Pretty much always going to profit. Versus you have like the blue guy, the blue boss, Eldritch boss, Eater of Worlds. Like, that was an absolutely awful gamba last league. The stones were like priced almost twice what they should be. We have not found a single audience. This is wild, dude. Today is not the day. Just for reference, normally I'd be at about 2 right now, or at least working on my second one. Where's our last yellow boy? I'm still missing a big section of monsters, I guess. There we go. Just made a div. I'm shopping now. Hey, bro. Okay. Keep that div. And I'm gonna invite you, and we're gonna try on a staff and see what it does to your sheet. Just out of curiosity. Oh, this finally sold. Shit. What is your in-game name? Let's see if we can do a little testing for you to help you out. That's trash. All right, I invited you. Let's see. Let's throw this on and see what happens. Just for reference for your sheet. It's just got a huge fizz damage roll on it, so we'll see. And then it's got a lot of attack speed. I lose 1k DPS? Okay. So you need the flat damage roll, because that's the biggest thing that is missing, is that it doesn't have that flat damage roll. All three of these are pretty bad. Yeah, so it sounds like your flat damage is probably what you need. Okay, so you have a big lightning damage roll on there. And then the increased LE. Yeah. Those are pretty good. You know what you may be missing as well, that's maybe hurting you, is not having the crit roll. Alright, well, I guess it was worth a shot. Let me see if I got any others to check. Here, let's try this one. Try slapping that one on and see what you think. This one's missing the attack speed, though. Okay. All right. So it's not the flat roll, and it's not the crit. Yeah, you just need a really good elemental damage roll plus elemental damage, crit, attack speed. Maybe not even the crit, but yeah. All right, 12 div trade. Getting rid of those wands from that video. I just bottom floor price. All right. They'll sell. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have any more for you to try, but we really need Path of Building, I think, to figure out your bigger step. Crit instead of fizz, I think so, yeah. That like 5% crit roll. I don't feel like coming out of the map. I know there's a bunch of different variants for Monk. I'm not familiar with all of them. I thought the top tier version was people going from doing the fizz conversion, kind of like POE1, but I don't know a ton about it. Hey, we get an Omen of Corruption, boys. As long as I don't die.
Let me teach you the power of the Eternals, Marrakesh fiend. My love, I call to you.
Ooh, +7. Okay, so I guess maybe you're scaling Kraken Staff Pure Ellie and my Ice Slaps at 150k DPS tooltip, unbuffed combat. It's like 300k plus easy. I guess it is Ellie rolls. All right. All right, +1 Omen of Corruption. Let's get out of here. Let's go do our iron here real quick. Magic monsters, pack size, gold. This is... I think we're actually going to run that in the Citadel. Lightning, fire, and cold based on Kraken with Ellie increase, crit damage, bonus crit damage. Oh, okay. Bonus crit damage is probably pretty big. Ellie damage on rings and gloves. Yep. Only 73 right now. All right, we'll run that. And this. Let's hit real quick. Wait, we already did this. What am I doing? Yeah, we're going to run Citadel. Citadel. Not that. That. There we go. Suffixes aren't bad. Prefixes are horrible. God, get hooked on everything, man. Where was the Stone Citadel? How far out was that?
We will take the power that we deserve.
I think not, Mad Wolf.
First one's iron. That will not go unpunished.
No mana.
Freezing gale.
I don't know why those aren't colored in this filter, but... I guess they probably are by now. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we can run this real quick. Actually, not a horrible tower setup right here. Let's run Sandspit, though. I don't feel like running it right now. Expert dual string bow, tier 5. Looks like I was about right on my guess on the 20x ring earlier. It's from earlier this stream right here. Pack size, monster pack, magic pack size, it's not great. Wait, I think we finished this actually, if I'm not mistaken. I think, no, we didn't. Okay, cool. Bonk stick? No bonk stick. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I guess we'll take a couple exalts or something at the end. Sure, I need one of those as well. No altars. Yo, perfect jewelers, let's go. And a porcalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalickalick That's the pronunciation, right? I think. Also, no divines so far in the first couple hours. Audiences and divines are way behind right now. We did get that purple omen, which makes up for it, but that annulled Dexanol. Is this worth anything? I actually am not familiar with this item. Let's check it real quick. I don't think it is threaded light, but let's find out just in case. They are not. Okay. Those are, though. Those with a good corrupt on the meter. Really, really nice leveling amulet. And I can't remember what page I'm on. That's 700. I'm actually not going to take it. How much tribute do I have? I only have 900. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take it. What is the... I can't remember what the anoint you want to put on this is. Oh, well. Well, we don't get it anyway, so... It's a nice roll, though. And let's go ahead and slam our porkalickaliki lamb, too. And it's just kind of a mid-roll. Try to get rid of that fast. Perfect Jewelers. It's pretty nice. Perfect. 281, 287. I probably should have checked the divine ratio on that, but on the perfect jewelers, they're usually pretty close. Rarity. Man, we are striking out here, boys. We are due for one, that's for sure. This map is absolutely huge. You miss a rare in this map, and it is a big feels bad moment. Not so much, obviously, with Temporalis, but for people who are walking to Walmart. And you almost always do miss one unless you check every corner. On this particular map, anyway. But all right, we got lucky. Connects here into here. What's our next? That's right. We haven't hit this big, juicy area yet. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to just run these. I'm going to leave these towers alone. Actually, it might be a good time to start. I'm going to leave those alone, and we're going to swap over to over here. Actually, let me look at this one more time. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, I need to run tower first. Alright, after this we'll run the tower. Uh-oh. My 9-month-old is upset. I can hear her out in the hall. Or down the hall, I should say. Let's see. It's about 8 o'clock. This is kind of the time she starts getting pretty cranky. Oh, check the siphoning wand too. And we're almost at 5. We'll cut it off, Delirium off at 5. Question, what's the minimum level tier map people should run to make currency if their build isn't fully built out yet? I mean, obviously the highest that you can run, but there's a caveat to that. If you're running the maps too slowly, sometimes it's better to actually run a little bit lower of a tier map if you can do it significantly faster. Does that make sense? Chance Orb, Pog. Wow. But there's not really a minimum tier you should be running. It's just run the highest that you can run at a decent speed. Got it? Just moved up from 10 to 11 and wasn't sure if there was like a threshold of where gear significantly gets better. Honestly, the top tiers, 14, 15, it really does. But if it's so rippy for you and it's so slow, it's worth maybe running something a little bit lower until you can get to that point comfortably. All right, we got a couple wands we can hit. And that's kind of like that's a pretty typical ARPG thing. Sometimes it's better, like efficiency is so important in these games. That's pretty horrible. All right, that's good. Appreciate the insight, of course. No worries, man. That's what I'm here for, baby. All right, let's hit these. We'll do the wands first. These are eye level 81 bases. So you can either sell these off or hit them. I like hitting them, but let's do electric first. And we get... Oh, boy. Yo! Ibrahim, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. 25. Lurking because music is up my alley. Will sub. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, the band currently we're listening to is Time the Value Tour. Here's a Spotify link if anybody likes them. Yo, thank you for the sub as well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Also, this is a good moment. It helps me out if you like the video because it bumps me up in the algorithm. So if you guys don't mind, or if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and run this tower. Saw somebody hit the like. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Getting one shot from boss needs to be removed, man. It's terrible. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if one shots need to be removed, but I think at least with lower tier bosses, right? I think there's got to be a better system than just saying, sorry, you're screwed, and now it's going to take you hours to get back to where you were. That part, I don't love. I'll be honest with you. I just don't think it's a great solution for keeping people involved in the game. I'm hard-headed and still running Gas Grenade Mercenary. I love it. So Mercenary might be my next character. I'm going to see what they do with Gemling, but time will tell on that one. I'm just kind of enjoying this build. I don't think that they're necessarily going to nerf Temporalis. But what I think they are going to do is nerf the interactions around Temporalis, especially the damage stuff, because I don't think they were intending for absurd amounts of damage to come from the cooldown. So I wholeheartedly do believe that Blink was designed around Temporalis. This game is incredibly influenced by Diablo 2, and there's the chest piece rune word Enigma in Diablo 2. And then, ironically, we have a chest that allows us to infinitely teleport around in this game. Act 1 in Diablo 2, kind of swampy forest type area. Act 2 in Diablo 2, desert area. Act 3, like Amazonian jungle windy, passages. You know what I mean? You see the parallels. I think they wanted Blink and Temporalis in this game on purpose. I just don't know if they're going to keep it as the exact state that it's in right now. They may tone it down a little bit. We'll see. But that's also why I don't think they're going to completely scrap rarity. I think they're going to change rarity, but I don't think they're going to just eliminate it from the game. I don't know why I ran this one, but I guess we'll take some stuff while we're here. Oh, the map's complete. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yay, augury. Those are nice suffixes. Yeah, let's take a shot on this thing. And it just destroyed the fucking prefixes. Alright, it's dead. Honestly, the life roll is pretty low anyway, but Mercenary's kind of cool, man. I just appreciate how different it is from anything in POE1. I think that's why a lot of people gravitated towards it, especially early on. I have one kind of leveled, but I'm not really using it. I bet you they change these too in the patch upcoming. I bet you they change the augury levers. They make them like twice as fast or something. So many people have complained about that.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
It's already dead. How much do you have invested in your build? I don't know, because I've changed pieces around a lot. If I'm just gonna guess, maybe 400 div, something like that. 400 div as it sits right now, but all the pieces that I've changed along the way. I mean, this jewel alone is like 40 div, 30 div, but the jewels are all 5 div jewels. Like, I mean, it adds up. Oh wait, I've never bought the map. You can do this build on a significantly lower budget. Now that Temporalis is going back up, to when I bought Temporalis, it was almost 200 divs. And then the whole duping thing happened, and it went down to 20 divs, and it got all fucking wacky. But watch my videos, man. It'll help you understand how to get there. But also keep in mind, I play a lot more than your typical, you know, person. So that's a big part of it as well. I'm gonna use a bad one in here. Yeah, okay. We're putting that one in there. I have quite a bit set up. I really don't need to be expanding right now. Wait for the on-death explosions to go away. There we go. Okay. I expect that they will probably be toning back the on-death explosions. There is so much outcry on that right now. It's not even funny. Like, the ground effects and the on-death explosions are out of control. It's the only thing that's killing high-tier characters. I would rather monsters themselves be more difficult. But when things kill me after they die, it's really annoying. You stream every day around the same time? Kinda. Typically, I actually stream a little bit later than this. Sometimes I'll do day streams, sometimes I'll do night streams. It just kind of depends. It is about 8 p.m. my time right now. It's not an uncommon time for me to stream. However, I am dealing with some health issues, so it kind of depends on how I'm feeling and when I stream. It's hard to be consistent for me, but... Alright, let's see what we get. Not looking good so far, boys. Wow, we are just having a bad run so far. Come on. So there's this weird bug that happens where, like, I'll be clicking and nothing happens. I don't know what it is. I do not know why that bug happens. So it just, Spark won't work for some reason. It's really bizarre. Welcome to the stream. Pressing one button. Indeed. Welcome to Path of Exile. And I think you spelled button wrong, by the way. Wish I'd blink like multiple charges so I could blink like twice. Yeah. So my blink cooldown is 3.3 seconds, and then my temporalis is 3.83 seconds. So as long as you have 3.3, there's no difference there. And then cast speed makes it feel like the animation just feels better. Wait, what am I doing? I don't even need to run this. Also, in order to make the build work, with Temporalis, like I kind of mentioned earlier, you have to change a lot in order to actually make it feel good and work. Get all your ES back and get all your mana back, you know what I mean? At least with the version I'm running, but... I didn't even need to press that.
Victory is mine. Fall before me.
All right, let's see where our last yellow boy is. All the way at the end. Suffixes are horrible. What did I do with my... Oh, there we go. Come on, walls. Doors and walls. The hardest part about Path of Exile. On these hammers, guys, we are now looking for plus skills on these. For the totem build going around. Oh, that's right. There's one more. It's got proximity. I hate that. I know. I mean, I understand why they put it in the game, but Ball Factory, Bloomingfield. Well, let's run Blooming. Let's take a break from the crappy, windy maps. Be a lot faster to just do all of these at the end, but I don't like clutter, so. In fact, I really should be doing that, though. Selling off stuff all at one time. Let's see. Should we play the... Is it an Exalt or is it a Divine game? Shout out to DS Lily. That video is hilarious. I don't know. Have you guys seen that video? She does like an entire montage of people trying to do the stupid Divine for Exalt swap, which is not even a good scam. Like, will it be an Exalt or will it be a Divine? It is a Divine! We win! Like earlier in stream, that 12 Divine Wand that he tried Regals with. I'm like, hey, at least there's some ingenuity in that one. He tried something besides Exalted Orbs. Still a piece of shit, but you know, hey. Here's the thing that those people don't realize. The amount of time that they spend trying to scam people with that stupid thing, they could just be playing the game and making currency. Guy tried the scam with your Dream Fragment. Yeah, it's usually the big ticket, like unique items that people try it for. That's right, we got the quadruple reroll on this one, which is pretty nice. Nothing good, though. It's not even a good... I know, it's dumb. And honestly... I'm sure some of these people try it constantly all day long. And the funny part is if they just actually learned how to farm, they could not only play the game. I know, crazy concept, right? They could not only play the game, but they would probably make more. What up, Kevin? How you doing, man? Fake 6 Link in POE1 was better, yeah. Or the green Shaco in D2. That's a classic. That was the super famous one. POE players make... It's funny, because like the culture has changed so drastically with all the new people playing POE2 who never really played POE1. And so you see all these new like cultural changes, which is kind of hilarious, because nobody scams in POE1. Like, nobody. Everything going great? What about you? I am doing pretty good, man. I'm going to have to end up popping off here, I think, somewhat soon. Do family stuff, but yeah. Then I'll either stream again, or I will either just farm on my laptop in bed, one or two. But we will see. Someone got scammed in POE1 was in Heist League? Yeah, that was a minute ago. I think Heist was my first league that I really started going bananas on. Like, full try hard. You know what I mean? It's either that or Ritual. I can't remember. But yeah, like nobody scams in POE1, and then you get this whole new influx of players, and then you've got it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The cold damage hurts it, and the spell damage is low. That's a hybrid, though. You can whittle that damage as extra. Here's what I would do. I would whittle that damage of extra if you have the cash. Because if it hits a good spell damage roll or lightning damage roll, it's going to be worth a lot more. But it's a risk. So... Bruno and I wisp trade a mid-ticket item, like 1 to 5 div, try to up the price. Tried to buy a sick jewel for 1 div, and guy asked for extra 50. Yeah, people are dumb. Okay, so there's like videos going around that's telling people, okay, what you should do is if people are messaging you, or if you get a message for an item, it must actually be worth that amount. Therefore, you should unprice it and list it for more. Actually, you should do the opposite. You should list it for more and then start bringing it down. It shouldn't be the other way around. It's really annoying how people do that. Yeah, I think it's probably 30 to 40 as it sits. It's pretty good. It's harder to sell wands right now though because of the upcoming changes and people are scared. But I think it's probably easily in the 30 to 40 range. So I'd put it up for 40, see if you get any bites. But I don't know if you can hear me on my stream, but yeah. Actually, I would not take the risk on the whittling, actually, now that I think about it. Because wands are just too hard to sell right now. It took me a while to sell the majority of the wands from the 200 div gamble video. Yeah, you shouldn't be putting it for a really low price and then increasing till messages stop. That's backwards way of doing it. That's exactly why I have my tabs right here. I have them decreasing. And then this is big ticket items, and these I have, some of them are like bigger than one divine, but most of them are one divine. And then I'll decrease it down to 40, 10, 4, and then just keep going. So I'll go backwards, not do it that way.
Die forgotten. There is power in I can feel it.
Check for omens real quick. No omens. Just in case. Sometimes the ameliorations and corruptions are down lower. Oh, I hate this boss so much. It takes forever.
Get back here, creature.
I don't even bother using anything besides Spark on him because he just... like, he goes into damage reduction phases and stuff that are just annoying to deal with. Like right here, he'll stop. Then he'll walk back and get this bell. And he'll take a little bit of damage as he's walking. Come on. Come on. And then we'll unleash when he gets down here. Yeah, the random map boss that has more life stages than Arbiter of Ash. True. True.
Garukan favors me. I'm carrying enough already.
Good golly, Miss Molly. We have not gotten an audience in 3 hours. That is crazy. For the people who haven't been in the stream before, I usually am on my about third audience by this point.
I'm carrying enough already.
But that's RNG. Sometimes that happens. I'm truly having a bad time with audiences. Last couple days, they do come in and out. I got 3 today after a 15-hour dry streak. Shit. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes, but damn it, it's life. It's actually not bad. Don't sleep on equipped focus ES. It's actually pretty decent. Like if you can't take the percent life node or percent ES nodes, Equip Focus, if you have a good one with good ES on it, mine's actually pretty low, but can give you quite a bit of ES. Swear I got the most on T13. It's all luck, man. It's actually a little higher right now. Let's go ahead and hit it. That just became a hell of a lot nicer. All right. That's pretty horrible. Much better. Quant rarity, but the others are pretty horrible on it, so I'm going to roll it. Way better. All right. Got a skill level 20 and a ritual map. Nice, man. Hell yeah. I am 100% sure map level influences ritual. So it does. And mainly it comes to the rare gears and bases that you're looking at. So if the monster level of the area is 82, right? AKA T17, T18, whatever. You can now get 35% move speed and stuff like that on boots. You can't in a lower area level in the ritual window. Map again. Yeah, we'll do steaming. This is a good map. Big. Oh, so big. Big. That just like... Nice whittle. Really nice whittle. Yeah, he just considerably made that wand worth a lot more by investing 9 div into it or whatever. Shit. It's a pretty fucking solid wand. I mean, if you think about it, it's essentially pretty freaking close to mine. Now, if it... I don't know if you're using it, but if Archmage isn't nerfed heavily after the upcoming patch, and it's still completely a viable build, it will go up in value, but it depends on what they do in Archmage, so we'll see. But it's pretty damn good. Do we take another Porkalika land? How much do I have left? Oh, I got lots left. Okay. Kind of tempted to take that too, honestly, but Let me get over. Thank you. I just want the exalt. All right.
There is power in this object. I can feel.
All right, guys. I need to spend some time with the wife and kid. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you subscribe and like. I do appreciate you all being here. I had a lot of fun. I may be back later. But thanks for being here, guys. I do appreciate it. Unfortunately, no audiences this stream. Pretty freaking wild, man. Have a good time. Good night. Good night, man. Good to see you, Kevin. Thank you for the like, whoever put that in. I saw that. Appreciate it, guys. All right. And tomorrow's video will most likely be... It may be in another rapid fire. We'll see how much time I have, because I can make those quick. But yeah.